On... Are you doing it on that one? Welcome everybody to the BMRL B Truck Series. Here we're at Daytona or Bristol Dirt this week for race number 6. I've got myself, Chris Mayo, in the booth, along with Jeffrey Peppers from the A Trucks.
Hey everybody, I hope y'all doing good tonight. Thanks for having me in the booth, Chris. It's going to be a fun race tonight. I'm interested to see how these boys react to this dirt.
I just want
I wonder how
everyone to know
many
I'm putting a
cautions we're going to
$10
have
bounty
tonight.
on
How many do you
Chase's
think?
head.
Dale.
Hold on, I gotta mute my in race here real quick. There we go. Alright. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. These guys have 25 incident limit. It's not gonna DQ them, but they will get a drive-through penalty. So we're gonna see probably a lot of drive-through penalties. I don't know.
They really are. Because, I mean, just going up and touching the wall, you get 1 or 2x. That's going to be tough on some of these guys. I hope it doesn't affect the leaders too much or the people that are looking strong, but they're going to have to watch that. That'll make or break your race.
Yeah, definitely. We do have 3 sets of tires here tonight. Stage break will be lap 33. Pit road will close 2 laps prior to that. So these guys will get stage points. Looks like the grid is up and ready. We got Chase Ware on the pole with Kevin Grettenberger outside him in the second position. In row 2, we got Jalen Handcamp and Aaron Moore. Aaron Moore, our current points leader here in the B Series. Row 3, we got Tyler Giffen and Tyler Jenkins. In row 4, Dalton Randolph and Austin Hund. Row 5, Connor Elliott, Craig Bridge. Row 6, Sean Cross and Scott Sawyer. Looking back a little bit further, we've got in row 7, Brett Vinson, an A-truck driver, making his debut here in the B-Trucks, was Zachary Pantoja. In row 8, we got David Mayo, Seth Whitworth. Row 9, Dustin Bloodworth, Tom Sisko. In row 10, Cade Green, Ivan Deschamps. Well, Ivan is actually our race control. And then finishing out the very final row, we got Dalton Mai and Robert
Okay, drivers,
Beebe.
let me have your little attention for a minute here. Let's have a good race tonight. Be respectful of your driver around you. I know that's going to be impossible, but let's just have a little fun tonight. And like I say, if iRacing gives you a penalty...
Sorry, I thought I muted them, but could still hear our driver introductions going on there. Alright, but now that is taken care of, let's go ahead and look into our points here. We do not do a championship points in the B trucks. Well, as I get that pulled up here. Here, I grab the right one. And it looks like their trucks are taking it to the field.
Oh.
Quick little rundown of the points here. Aaron Moore sitting on top. There is no playoff what do you call it? Playoff like style racing this season here at B-Truck. So every point counts, all 1 through 20 races. There's your top 16 going into race number 6 here. And it looks like we're ready to go racing. Final lap around under pace. Brandon Lee says, let's go, Seth. Seth Whitworth making his debut also in the B Truck Series from the A Trucks. We got a lot of new B truck drivers that are just normal B truck drivers, not A trucks as well. Robert Beebe, one of them, but I don't think he gridded up.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, green flag is out. Chase Ware gonna lead them into turn 1.
Yeah, I don't see Robert Beebe, Chris. It's interesting.
Oh, he's on the track. He must have missed grid. I think he's on the track. No, he's not. His name went and started showing white, but he's not on the track.
Well, we made it a whole lap without seeing a caution. These boys are racing good tonight. Chase Ware is out in front, and he's looking like he on rails. He was strong in practice too.
Yeah, I forgot the overlay image was still up. I didn't transition my screens. Down and out. It says I would have been there, but computer is acting up.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, got a caution.
Ooh,
Looks
Brett
like it's-
Vincent, Zach. Yeah, let's go back and see. So looks like starts here in turn 3 and 4. Oh, the 29 gets a little bit too low, comes up and hooks Brett, and it causes a chain reaction.
Got Sawyer with a low entry. And into Brett. And it just piled up from there. Oh man.
So Scott Sawyer welcoming Brett to the B trucks. Ooh, Dustin Bloodworth also involved. He's on pit road at least. But yeah, I mean, we made it 6 laps without a caution. We all were joking in chat, like, thinking that it was going to be turn 1 or 2 was going to be the first wreck, but we definitely made it 6 laps.
Yeah, these boys are racing pretty good. Very surprised.
Looks like Dalton Mai is going to get the wave around. Somehow he ended up in front of the leaders behind the pace truck. That means he was that close to going a lap down.
Or was he involved in that wreck?
Scott Sawyer, Dalton Mai was involved in that wreck. Brett Vincent, Zach, as well as David Mayo. So everyone else came onto pit road. It looks like Dalton Mai stayed out to stay on the lead lap. And he's just going to get the wave around here when we take it 2 to go. Or is it 1 to go? They wave around. I think it's 1 to go.
Liking this racing up in front with Chase and Kevin. So they're racing pretty hard up there already, and it's only been, not even 10 laps. They're really strong tonight. I'm interested to see which one can pull it off. Kevin being an 8 truck driver, he's trying to win to show these boys how it's done.
Yeah, and leader does get to choose inside or outside, but it looks like they're all choosing. Is Kevin Okay, no, Kevin's just slacking behind there a little bit. I think he was expecting to go on the outside, but Ware chose the outside
Green,
line.
green, green.
Oh wow, Chase got a big jump.
And that's why Chase chose the outside line. 99 and 97, both buddies and teammates in the A truck, so we're going to see those two around each other a lot. Hopefully don't take each other out. Gonna go ahead and cycle through the field here. Oh, 28's a little loose. Brett coming a little loose off of 2. They're
Stay
gonna,
green.
yeah, they're gonna save it, hit the wall, stay on the wall. Now the one everyone needs to really keep an eye on is that 3 truck. That 3 truck's got a nice point lead, and no one's really gonna pick up anything off of him if they're gonna let him stay there in 5th place.
I tell you, one person showed up tonight. That's Tyler. Oh, we got a wreck. We got a wreck.
Yellow flag is out.
Looks like that's going to be Scott Sawyer again.
Ooh, and David Mayo also involved. Scott gonna get a little up in the cushion. He's gonna take it down a little bit too sharp. The 95 Cade Green also involved. Scott already battling the demons of Bristol Dirt early on.
Yeah, David just had nowhere to go with that. One thing interesting about these trucks is when you get on the brakes here in the dirt, they just slide.
Yeah.
You really have, it just slides across the track and you have nowhere to go, so that's just a downfall of being dirt, I guess.
So it's gonna be very interesting of who of these 20 we have what 20 drivers. Who of these 20 drivers is going to serve that first pass through penalty on pit road? And that brings me to another thing here. We do have 20 drivers. It looks like we're only going to use one pit road, which is good for these guys. They know that the pit road is on the back stretch, or is it there on the front stretch? I don't think we're going to have enough drivers to fulfill both lines or use both sides of pit road. But if we do, it looks like all of their pit boxes are on the front stretch. There's not a single one on the back stretch.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, because that's the one thing about Bristol is if it's not a single pit road and it's duels, you gotta remember which side you're on.
That'll make their jobs a little easier tonight. I tell you, one truck I'm really surprised in seeing is that number 13, Tyler Jenkins. He is he's looking strong up there. He's already moved up a couple positions, and if he can get some green flag laps in here, I think he has something for that number 51 Chase.
Yeah, definitely.
He started 6th and 3rd.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that earlier that he had got around Kevin Grettenberger, but I saw Kevin late to the party to get on the inside of row 1, and then that outside line just has so much grip coming to the green flag. So now Kevin's gonna get to line up behind Chase Ware. Let's see how Kevin does. Chase all the way up there in the cushion. That's another thing with dirt. Dirt is definitely one of those tracks that is highly affected by the more that you run on it. So we're gonna watch this dirt go from this light brown to a dark,
Green, green, green.
slick. Chase Ware already taking a very good lead here. Grettenberger pulling up into third. Jenkins kind of losing it coming out of turn 2. A little bit looser than he wanted to be. You know, and watching these guys up here in the top 3, they're not really swinging that rear end out like very, you know, jerkingly going into these turns. See a lot of guys turn it right and then left and poke that rear end all the way around, which causes them to kind of straighten that truck out middle of the turn and go down the track.
Yeah, they're almost running it like we're still on asphalt a little bit. I wonder if I don't know how tires would affect tonight, or if it's really going to be a thing, but maybe they're trying to save tires.
You see, from my experience running the trucks here at Bristol Dirt, I don't think tires aren't affected that bad. Yeah, you can definitely fear it. Like, if they don't wear like they would on asphalt, they more or less get chunked up with the mud.
Well, you can look already into turn 1, and you can see it's starting to get that shiny looking color already. Turn 3 and 4 doesn't look that bad, but turn 1 is really starting to slick up, it looks like.
Dang, I went to go mute myself so I could cough, and I muted iRacing instead.
Tyler Giffen out in the lead. He passed Chase Ware, and here comes Tyler Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins, not a great restart, but a great last few laps, very fast. Grettenberger looking to the inside, and he's gonna take it. The number 9, Tom Sisko, a little slow down low. It looks like he's coming in to park it, maybe. He had mentioned that earlier. If he isn't doing too well, he's gonna park it and take the drop.
You know, I've been watching Tom over these last few weeks, and Tom has done a really good job on his racecraft. He's been putting time in, and he's really fast. You know, it's just dirt. It's hard for people, and I have to say for myself, I don't like dirt either. So I would have done the same thing if I was in his shoes tonight.
Yeah, I definitely don't like dirt. That's why I was more than happy to broadcast. There was not a force in the world that would have made me not broadcast and race tonight. You could have told me Mia Khalifa was going to knock down my door.
Yellow
Tyler
flag
and
is out.
Kevin get into it. Tyler Jenkins and Kevin Grettenberger get into it on turn 4.
Let's go ahead and watch that real quick before we watch what caused the caution. Ooh. That might have been the cause of the caution. It sounds like someone's motor just blew too. The black truck, whoever that was. Alright, so it looks like this might have been what brought the caution out. Seth Whitworth also involved. This is Dalton Randolph. Right there in the 64. Is that a Dynaco truck? Nothing too bad, but you can hear an impact somewhere else on the track. Oh, that was Seth. So, yep, the Grettenberger and Tyler wreck collected Seth, and it sounds like Seth blew his engine from that impact.
Yeah, you can hear it go out, and Tyler has to go up the track a little bit to avoid him, and he gets right into Kevin's left rear there.
Not sure how that impact was hard enough to blow an engine, but man, must be a Toyota.
No, I think he just, yeah, he blew the engine. Wow.
More or less just destroyed the radiator. Or he dropped it from fourth to first after hitting the wall.
Yeah, he done that as well.
RPM's up high after he gets the tail knocked loose by Kevin. Or the gear slipped into first. Yeah, Chase gonna go up there. Gonna find the clean part of the track, clean those tires off. See the trail of mud that he's leaving.
Yeah, we have Tom Cisco back on the track.
So maybe he was just pitting. It looks like this is gonna be our stage as well. Go ahead and take my screenshot here. Ivan's got that as well, so I'll compare mine to what he's got. He's got better control over that area.
Got a lot of 8 truck drivers in that top 10 tonight.
Yeah, we
Got
got.
a few beat truck drivers.
It looks like Tyler Giffen, Grettenberger, Jalen Hankamp, Austin Hunn, Connor Elliott, Sean Cross, Craig Bridge, and Brett Vinson. All A-truck drivers. Aaron Moore, Chase Ware leading the way for the B-trucks. Chase Ware, I'm pretty sure sitting back there in third or fourth in points, so he's getting a pretty good gap on Aaron here.
Back green.
Ooh, Handcamp gonna have a really nice 1 and 2. Austin, a really great entrance into 3 and 4. He's gonna have some good speed. But Giffen having a very great time up front right now.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And yellow out on the track again for the 4th time.
Not sure where that one's at.
Yeah, I don't see any incident.
Looks like it was thrown by race control.
Oh, he's probably throwing the stage. Okay. So that was probably stage. Supposed to be at lap 33, I thought, but we're throwing it at 38 or 37.
We got a few people coming into pit. It's like Connor Elliott, Aaron Moore, Kevin Grettenberger.
This first round of pit stops we're gonna see. Oh, I guess 25% of 140 is 35. I just thought everyone was saying 33. 33? Okay, we're good. So, stage break. So, gonna be a little bit different from what I saw. Jalen Handcamp's gonna take third. Them damn Yoders. All right, as we're taking the short but long ride around the track, getting ready to go green, gonna take a moment to go ahead and announce and scream to the world that we are having a charity event on Saturday, December 9th. That's this coming Saturday. 7 p.m. lobby will open. It's Trucks at Las Vegas. $10 entry fee. Of course, we take any donation outside that $10 entry fee. 100% of the proceeds will all go to Toys for Tots, so that kids that are part of less fortunate families can, hopefully enjoy and have a great Christmas when they usually can't. So there is a link to sign up as well as a link for the PayPal. I will drop that in the comments here after a bit. If anyone's interested or anyone wants to join, we're welcome to come hang out, have some fun. We're going to be broadcasting it live right here on BMRL Network. That'll be myself and Brett Vinson up here in the booth. So look forward to seeing people there, and it's for a great cause.
All right, pace car's in. We're about to go green.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
I'll keep an eye on. Tyler Griffin back out in the lead again. That low line is really working for him. That high line really is not moving that much. Jalen and Chase got nice separation from Caitlin back there. Austin, oh man, that's still throwing me off. Brett's moving up, Brett Vision that is. He's slowly catching these boys, running 6th. Tyler Jenkins right behind him in 8th, 7th. And Sean Cross coming up in 8th. Tyler, he's going to get a run down low on Brett. Is he going to make it? He's going to make it. Make it that low side work. Brett back to the inside, just doesn't have enough. Sean Cross looking on the inside of Brett Vincent. Brett up top. He just couldn't get in front of him.
All right.
Tyler Jenkins down low. Trying to pass Craig Bridge. He's going to get it. That low side is working good tonight. Tyler Jenkins just moving forward.
It's like Tyler Giffen catching Dalton Mai, gonna put him another lap down. He's already 2 laps down. Make that 3. But Zachary Pantoja, he is on the lead lap still. Scott Sawyer going a lap down.
I tell you, Tyler Griffin's coming right on, Zach.
Yeah, what's gonna happen here? Zach doing a great job on the track here. We saw a little bit of a
Yellow flag is
struggle.
out.
And he's gonna be saved by the bell. I don't think he's going to go a lap down. Even if he did, he's got lucky dog.
Yeah, I don't think he had time to pass him.
Looks like Seth Whitworth having a little bit of trouble again. Oh, he's gonna take out. Ooh, not as bad as what it could have been. It looks like he just went ahead and reset. I wonder if that's code for I'm just gonna park it for the night.
Oh, he tagged the pit wall barrier there.
Yeah, he came face to face with death almost, but was able to slightly avoid it, and it just took out that front left.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go visit the infield care center, I believe.
Yeah, because we all know in iRacing, those things are empty, and they just kind of go flying away until you meet that concrete wall.
That was a hard hit.
Tyler Giffen going to try to fake out everyone behind him as he was faking on going into pits. But so far, I haven't noticed any... Oh, I wasn't caught up live. Jeez.
Brett came into pit. Looked like Westworth is still on the pit road, so he's getting repaired out. He just went out.
So yeah, make sure you go follow BMRL on Facebook. You can search either Beard Motorsports Racing League or just BMRL E-Racing on Facebook. Go ahead, like, follow the channel or the page. You can also find us on Instagram, although we don't really attack Instagram as hard. That's the same thing, BMRL E-Racing. As well as make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that like button, turn on the notifications. This channel goes live. We broadcast Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, and then this coming Saturday in a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity charity race. Wednesday and Thursday are different leagues outside of BMRL. So if you're interested in just watching racing in general, you can come out and watch those races as well. Yeah. I did post the PayPal and the Google Doc sheet to sign up for this weekend's event. If you just want to tune in and watch it, you're more than welcome to cheer your favorite driver on. That list will be posted to our Facebook page Friday at the earliest. Maybe Saturday morning when I cut off registration. We also have limited time t-shirts on sale. Right now you can only buy them through the Discord, so if you're interested in what those look like, just shoot me a message or a DM on Facebook and I'll let you know.
We're back green again. It looks like Tyler Griffin chose the outside line for this restart, and it forced Chase down to the bottom. Chase did get a good run there at the restart, just not enough to hold off that top line.
It looks like Chase struggling a little bit looser than what we've seen him. He's riding that lower line a lot more now. There he's finally going to take a higher path. Now he's up to the top where he's more comfortable.
There's Tyler passing Austin. Battle for fourth.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back, right at the start-finish line. Connor Elliott involved. Cade Green involved.
Oh, whole pinball effect. The 95, Cade Green taking a hard hit into that outside wall.
Looking like Connor Elliott just got loose in the middle of 3 or 4 and came down right on Dalton, and it's chain reaction, stacked everybody up. Sean Cross got in the back of Connor, and then Connor came up, and Cade Green had nowhere to go. Hard hit.
All right, we're going to take a short commercial break from our sponsor, Admin Box, and we'll be right back. All right, that was our league sponsor, Admin Box. If you too need an admin box for your league, you can go ahead, head over to Admin Box. That's double X at the end, and use code BMRL. Oh goodness, what's the code? It's a 10% off code. I'm not prepared.
I believe it's BMRL-BOXX as in box.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yep, BMRL-BOXX, yep. So that is a 10% off your very own admin box.
Yeah, we use the admin box here at BMRL, and our race controllers really enjoy it. Definitely, if you're in the market for your league to have any kind of control over cautions and for help your race controller out during the race, I definitely recommend one.
Yeah, you can pretty much do everything on that box. You can mute people, you can black flag them, you can 30-second black flag them, you can pass through penalty them, EOL them, kick them, pretty much anything that an admin needs control over in a race.
And it's all integrated with iRacing, so you don't have to set anything up. You can just plug it in and hit a button and it'll do what it's supposed to do. It's really neat.
And it's got pretty lights.
And pretty lights.
That right there is sold.
All right, looks like we're getting ready to go back to green.
Yeah, Grettenberger taking the outside, Aaron Moore on the inside, and Zach Pantoja up there in 6th place.
Green flag, green
It's
flag.
going to be an interesting start. Look at Kevin got a big jump. That outside line is just, it's got a lot of sticky stuff up there, allowing drivers to get grip. Big run up off 2.
Oh, we are 4.
In the back.
Oh my
4
goodness.
wide. Oh no.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh man. Where did that even start?
Oh man, I don't even. Connor Elliott. So it looks like they started getting all stacked up. 13 and 94. Connor Elliott just kind of comes in there and finishes off some people as he hits the brake. But other than that, for some reason it's not showing. Oh, there's Jenkins. Here we go, that's a better look at it. Just all stacked up right there.
Yeah, and it looks like you had David Mayo up there at the top, and he just had to slow down, and Jathan got into him, and it just was a roadblock for the drivers in the back. They had nowhere to go.
All right.
Hope everybody's having a good time tonight and enjoying watching this race. We are on lap 73 of a, no, I'm sorry, 74 of 140. We have Kevin Grentenberger, Aaron Moore, Dalton Randolph, Tyler Griffin, and Sean Cross in the top 5. And it's looking like Kevin's going to choose that outside line again. It's been working for everybody tonight. Aaron Moore back on the bottom, it looks like. Let's see if Aaron can find some traction down there and give a battle to Kevin.
Are we under another caution?
No, we're going to 1 to go, I believe, Chris.
Okay. Nice camera view there on the back of Craig Bridges' truck, the number 94. Looking at the number 4, Dustin Bloodworth.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, bad restart by Aaron. Stacked up that inside line.
Aaron missing a shift. Looks like he might have started in 3rd or 4th by accident.
Look at this, Tyler Griffin on the inside of Kevin.
I'm really surprised and excited to see what Zach can do in the 00. He's still holding on the lead lap, like, against all odds.
Yeah, he's doing really good. I'm very surprised we have not seen a pass-through penalty yet.
I know. I wonder if we have and we just haven't noticed it because it's under caution.
Yeah, there's that too. Tyler Griffin back out in front.
You know, and speaking of, I'm just gonna throw up our track map so we can see if there's any pass-throughs. Oh, that dirt kicking up on the back of Tyler Giffen's truck, looking at Kevin Grettenberger back there. Got himself a nice lead over Grettenberger. Grettenberger was closing in 2 or 3 laps ago, and now he's fallen back to a second. Look at that. The first through fifth separated by 1 second, 2 seconds, 3, 4. The list goes down a gap of 1 second in between first, second, third, fourth. And
I've been
fifth.
watching them all. I've been watching them all night, Chris. And Tyler Jenkins and that Caterpillar truck. He's had a couple bad luck and got involved in some accidents, but he's coming. He's coming back right up to the front again.
Oh, it's not the Dynaco truck, it's a Sinclair.
Sinclair, yes.
Pretty sure it's a
yes.
gas station over on the west coast, I believe.
I believe so. I believe you're right.
California.
I think it's just the West Coast all in general. I don't think it's just labeled to California.
Over here we got Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Actually went to our first Buc-ee's back in June. We went to Gatlinburg,
Yellow, yellow,
Tennessee.
yellow.
Oh, we got Brett turning around. Brett got spun. Did you get any beaver nuggets, Chris?
Yeah, we actually did. Got some beaver nuggets. Got some their pulled pork and brisket sandwiches and
The
3
best.
sandwiches, a bag of beaver nuggets, $43.
Can't beat it.
Super expensive, but really good.
I hope they're watching tonight.
Oh, Brett getting double tapped. Oh boy, the 29, I think it was the 29 and the 8.
Scott Sawyer just not having a good night tonight.
Got a few trucks down pit road. Are they taking the pass through?
Aaron's coming in for some work. So is the Sinclair truck and Pantoya, and Brett's coming in as well.
Alex Giffen says, "Go get him." Giffen, is that how you pronounce the last name?
Giffen?
Giffen. That's all I've always been saying. I've never been corrected.
That's what it looks like to me. That's what I'm going to call it. Looks like Dalton Mai is going to get the wave around.
Sounds like somewhere down the line they forgot the R after the G and just rolled with it. Or should I say old with it? Yeah, I did say it right. Awesome. Usually not that bad at name pronunciation, but
I tell you, Zachary's last name's giving me a little hiccup, but I think I'm getting it.
yeah, I think it's Pantoja or Pantoja. I want to say Pantoja. The J makes the wuss. Yeah. Look at the front of that truck though in the 97. All that clean air in front of him turned into dirty mud. Like, look at the comparison between our leader and second place. The front ends of those trucks differ tremendously from dirty to sort of dirty.
Oh, yeah.
looks like Grettenberg are gonna have to start on the inside once again. I think
We'll
at this
see.
point,
I'd give up on that inside line, or
Yeah.
the inside line. We haven't found nobody tonight that seems to be able to make it work.
no, and
I
the
know.
only good thing they have is they keep on racing that middle and throwing that mud up there.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
They'll start
Well, like
getting that
Kevin
outside
tried to-
line more and more packed.
Kevin tried to start in the middle a little bit higher than others have started, but still that top line is just, it's where it's at tonight.
Right, and right now, Kevin sitting there in third is actually where he really needs to hold it on. Because the next caution, he'll be
Yellow
on the
flag is
outside
out.
right there. Kevin gonna stove. I think Kevin actually
Got
gets
it.
back around and gets second. So once again, he's gonna start on the inside.
No, it looked like we had Tom Cisco that coming around slowly.
I don't know. Kevin's gonna be scored third, so he's gonna start right behind Tyler Giffen. Let's go and find that wreck here. Yeah, Tom Cisco. Single car incident, maybe?
Yeah, he lost the slide and hit the brakes.
Kind of messing up Zach's slide there.
Yeah.
But hey, like his truck says, he is still in this thing.
He is still in it.
See a lot of the nice, awesome BMRL banners on the trucks. Looking good out there. Represent. Where are we next week? I make the schedule and I have to ask myself that.
Is it
I believe
Martinsville?
It's Martinsville, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Martinsville. We do 140 2 weeks in a row, and it's Martinsville, yep. We're at Martinsville next Tuesday, and then we're off for the next 3 weeks after that due to Christmas and New Year's, and to kind of follow the path of the A trucks, because the A truck races fall on the 25th and 1st. Yeah. Then we'll be back racing January 9th after a 3-week break. And we're also kind of extending this season because this series did start its season about a month before the A truck started their season. And I really wanted them to both end at the same time, so we had a few weeks of difference there to throw in off weeks. Those drivers on these off weeks can race as hot seats if they're called upon in the A trucks and replacements. So there's plenty of opportunities to keep racing when they're off, as well as through the holidays. We'll probably definitely be throwing up some fun races with cross league racing, etc.
I tell you, I'm really, really excited about Martinsville next week. It's one of my favorites, and I plan on racing it. And if the racing short track here for the B Series tonight at Bristol, if that's anything like what it's going to be at Martinsville, I believe that's going to be a very, very, very good race. Very interested to see that next week.
Yeah, Martinsville, definitely one of my favorite short tracks. Definitely a lot of, kind of takes this truck to the whole, you don't really use the brake much in this truck on these tracks, but Martinsville's definitely one of those tracks where you use the brake all through every turn.
Yes, you have to slow this truck down. Essentially no banking whatsoever, maybe a couple degrees, and you got to have your braking points.
And no off track either.
And no off track. You're going to go in a wall somewhere, or a curb, and they're tremendous.
Right, and I think you have maybe a tire width of
Green
grass
flag, green
on
flag.
turns 1 and 2. Rettenberger going to find himself in a mess back here. They're going to get it all filed out. Got some side-by-side action between the 46, the 16, and the 29.
Yellow.
Oh, I was about to say Brett Vincent, the first truck a lap down, but he slides coming face to face with that wreck that happened in front of him, and that front left end is that left front is a little messed up now.
Kevin finds himself again in P number 2. After that caution. Oh, Kevin's coming in.
Time for the final pit stop, maybe?
Maybe he's playing this backwards. It's still 49 laps to go, I believe. Zach Pantoja is in as well.
So 100 laps down, 10th caution. I have to say, definitely after watching him practice, expected us to probably be on the 20th caution. So I'm very, very happy with what these guys have done so far. Pretty good,
Yeah,
clean racing.
The product on tonight's track has been phenomenal.
You know what? We're going to... Let's ride along with Austin Hund on this restart. He's going to restart on the outside line behind Tyler Giffen. Let's just kind of get a perspective of what it looks like to be on the outside line behind the leader.
Look at that track. It's black in some parts
I know.
from all the rubber buildup.
I really feel like they should all be pacing on the very bottom, throwing that dirt up onto the middle groove to kind of get it fluffed back up. As it's turning, definitely, it looks like a pigsty.
It is definitely slick.
But man, I can't believe we are almost all the way through this thing.
I think we're going to have Jalen Handcamp on the outside.
Oh, yeah. So we'll go ahead and ride along with Tanner.
Green.
Look at that wheel going back left to right, left to right.
Man, look how slick 1 and 2 looks. So shiny.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, we got 3 cars piled up down here in 3 and 4. Brett Vincent again, just not having a good race today.
Yeah, Jenkins almost getting into trouble there, but was able to get it slowed down before ass packing in the 15. Dalton Mike, Cade Green, Brett Vinson. Those guys definitely having pass-through penalties at some point here soon, if not already. So Dalton Mike loses it. The 95 nails him, and Brett Vinson seeing it. Hits the brake, which like you said earlier is a mistake on this track. Hit the brake on dirt and your truck's just going to go one direction, and that's down. Dalton Mike gonna have to take a tow here. He was trying to back up, hit Brett, and then came back down to the wall and just said, forget it, I'm just gonna tow it. Even though he was right around the corner from his pit box.
I wonder if he lost the engine or fluid.
Yeah, kind of. I wonder. Oh, Jenkins used to be a dirt track racer.
Well, he's showing it tonight. I believe Giffen, Chase, and Handcamp as well have some real-life dirt experience. I'm not sure about Aaron. Aaron might as well.
And I believe Grettenberger's had real life racing experience back in the day. He used to own and race a car in the 90s. I believe he told me when I first met him. And he since sold that car. Wife told him to get rid of it, and they agreed on iRacing.
Yeah. Sure is much cheaper than owning a real car out there these days.
Yeah, I think Sean Cross, I was talking to the other day, who races in real life and says he spends about $200 a week on racing. So $10, $20 on iRacing a week is way better.
And I believe in practice, Brett Vincent was also talking about he used to race big block dirt before. One reason why he wanted to race tonight. All right, pace car's going in.
Green, green, green.
Three wide,
Yellow flag is out.
going down the back stretch.
Looks like Dalton Randolph gonna be the single car in that incident. Go ahead and see what happened here. We're gonna take a trip up to our BMRL blimp to see all the action from up top. Oh, Scott Sawyer getting a little tail whippy. No serious contact made. So it looks like we're all good here. Oh, and just like that, we got 23 laps to go. We're looking pretty good. All these trucks look like they've been drinking some chocolate milk.
Or hot cocoa tonight.
Yeah, some hot cocoa.
Dalton Mize looks like he's getting the wave around there.
Yeah, I didn't see a single speck of dirt on his front end when he was coming by. What a cool shot from the tail end of Tyler Giffen looking into Austin Hunn's truck and everyone that follows. I'm gonna go ahead and let's take a ride in the truck with Tyler here. Man, you can just see the mud, the wet dirt. Here going into 3 and 4. Get another good look at what this track actually looks like from a down low perspective. Right there, the sweet spot. It's kind of weird how that part of the track isn't really slicked down as much as a lot of them have been running up there.
Yeah, I'm really surprised on that, but you look at 1 and 2 and it's
There's
all
like nothing.
top to bottom, there's nothing there.
And haven't really seen anyone up there in the cushion either, which, I mean, I guess you really can't do much as you can in a dirt sprint car up there in the cushion. Alright, we should be going back to green this time around. Take a look at what it feels like to be
Green's out. Green flag.
taped to the
Green
front
flag.
end of Tyler Giffen. Oh, we got a truck around.
Yellow flag is out.
Hard impact. Is that Zach Pantoja?
Yep, Zach, engine just blew also.
Hard impact to that inside wall.
The 29. Zach, no power. Looks like the 29's gonna swing around behind him. I think that's what they're thinking about, and he's just waiting for a good moment to. Oh, Zach's gonna leave. He's gonna exit for the toe. But we actually had a lot of contact here.
It looks like Scott Sawyer got loose up top. Or maybe he had a little influence by Dalton Randolph in the Sinclair truck. He just came right down on Zach's door, and Zach had nowhere to go except the inside wall. Hard impact.
Oh, and then Brett loses his rear end. I kind of missed a little bit of that, so let's take it back. It went to the tail end of the truck for some reason. Oh yeah, the Sinclair truck getting the 29.
Brett got hit 2 or 3 times. It's like the number 4 truck just came in and gave him a tap after everything was done.
All right, 14 laps to go. It looks like we're lined up and pace truck lights are off, I think it looks like, from up here.
Looks like it.
Yep, pace truck lights are off. So we are coming across this time. We're going to have 12 laps to go. Getting down to the final stretch here. Austin Hunt on the inside
green.
of Tyler Giffen. Does anyone have anything for Giffen here, though?
There's
51.
3 wide coming off too.
Yeah, 51 laying it in deep. He wants to win here. Chase, we're going to slide up into second position.
Does he have enough for Tyler?
Yellow flag is out.
I don't know if that's good news for Chase and bad news for Giffen. But we're about to find out. Yeah. Well, see, and now it gets a little bit interesting because this isn't a team track, but we know Giffen and Handcamp, the 97 and 99, are teammates in the A Truck Series. Now, one's going to be down low, or no, they're both going to be behind each other. Because I think, Handcamp's in third. So Handcamp going to line up behind his A Truck teammate, Tyler Giffen, on the outside.
Well, the last restart we had, the outside row moved forward and the inside row stayed the same. So I'm not sure. I have to see how iRacing lines them up. Dalton Mai getting another wave around.
We should go green flag racing with 5 laps to go. There are 3 green white checkered opportunities. I don't believe this will be one to go. I think they've done 2 laps so far. We'll go green flag racing with 6 to go. Nope, pace truck lights are still gonna stay on. We must do about three laps of caution flag before we take the one to go.
Yeah, it looks like hand camp is going to be on that bottom. It's going to be Austin behind Griffin.
That's true, yeah, because Handcamp was in third. I'm mixing it up because I always know that the leader's taking the outside, so I'm thinking it's first, second, third, fourth. Even though it's supposed to be inside odds, outside evens. But every time the leader takes the outside line, I'm thinking it's outside evens or outside odds.
They're trying to move that inside line up a little bit to get a little more traction.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Chase Ware, a solid jump, I have to say, for the inside line. But here comes Austin. Not gonna quite have enough to get around Chase. Currently fighting with Handcamp. Three laps to go this time by. Next caution will be a green-white checkered unless we take the one to go. Does Chase have enough? We kind of closed the door, closed the gap. Give him better turn 3 and 4. Or 1 and 2, my bad. Through 3 and 4, Giffin's gonna take the white flag.
We got a battle back here for fourth. Who's going to get it?
Tyler
Looks like
Giffen.
it's be Austin.
And Jenkins bringing it home in 6th position as well. So great night for Tyler Giffen. Chase Ware coming home runner-up in that 2nd position. Looks like we're definitely going to be able to have an interview with Chase. As far as Tyler and Jalen, I'm not sure. But it looks like Tyler not even going to do any burnouts. He's done enough burnouts. Oh, they're all in the waiting room actually. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in Jalen. He was our 3rd place finisher here. What's up, Mr. Jalen? Chris and Jeff up in the booth. You got us?
Yeah.
All right, man. Congratulations. 3rd place here tonight. Your buddy Tyler up there winning it here at Bristol. Are you pretty settled, content with the 3rd place finish? Did you think you had any more to give? Possibly, if there was, 5 or 10 more laps, did you have anything for the top 2?
Probably not. I don't think I was actually that quick, but I got lucky on some restarts.
Yeah, it seemed like it's not all about being fast here. It's more about having the best control and getting through your turns without spinning out or going straight into the inside wall, whatever the case may be. So I guess, calm and good driving skill beats speed here.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Well, what was it like out there? Was it getting slick throughout the race, or did it kind of stay the same the whole way through?
It definitely got more slick. It was tricky to get through the turns at the end. It kept sliding a bunch more than it did at the start.
Nice, nice. Any sponsors? Anyone at home watching the broadcast? Anyone you want to say thank you to?
I guess just thank you to my teammate Tyler for not wrecking me at all this race. Pretty good.
Nice. All right, man. Well, a very fun event out there. During practice, we were all kind of making jokes, taking bets on how many cautions, and I think we hit like what 14. I think
Yeah, we had 14.
14 cautions. So we were definitely expecting double that. Were incidents playing an issue? Did you hear over the radio anyone getting black flag passed through for incidents at all?
I didn't hear of any. None that I know of happened.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
looking through, Chris, and I'm not. The highest one is 16, and that was Brett.
Wow, nice. Pretty surprising. I mean, so I guess here incidents are pretty forgiving when you come in contact with the wall or another
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, congratulations bringing it home third here.
Yeah. Thank you.
On to Martinsville next week, and then we're off until January.
Yep.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Oh no.
All right.
I went to go drag him down, but he already left. And I dragged you down. And then I bring you back, and that's funny. I wonder who in the chat's gonna say, "Oh yeah." All right, so it looks like Chase Ware runner up here. What's up, Chase? Chris, Jeff up in the booth. You got us?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, Jeff. I'll let you take on this one over here.
How was the race tonight, Chase? You were up in the front most of the race. I mean, you even, I don't know if you know this, but you had the fastest lap time out of everybody tonight. How was your race? Do you feel like you had anything for Tyler up in the front toward the end?
Yeah, we were pretty good. I sat down in the simulator a lot this week, just getting ready for this race 'cause I knew this would be one of my better tracks. And some of those yellows we could have not have had, and we probably would have got Tyler there in lap traffic a few times, and then just yellows came out, bad timing, and then we pitted. Me and Jalen were battling back up to the front, and then he got put to the back, and then I got back up to the front there midway through the race, and then I just tried to settle down, save my tires because I knew we weren't going to pit again there, save some stuff, and then got put back there on a restart behind Austin and Jalen, and then just try to be aggressive and clean at the same time to get back up to second.
Was tires tonight really an issue for you, or did you notice it with anybody else?
If you were mired back in traffic, they helped a lot, but like early in the race, you really didn't see tire wear. But once the track slicked off there towards the end, like Kevin came in faster there at the end. I thought he would maybe have got the fastest lap there at the end of the race with those fresh tires, but the track slowed down a lot there.
Man, well, do you have anybody you'd like to thank on your truck or anything?
I just want to thank KBM Motorsports, $5 Rap Guy, and Hunter Guitarski.
Awesome, man. Well, we're on to Martinsville next week, and it's another short track. And if it's anything like the racing we saw tonight, as far as being a short track, it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, Martinsville's gonna be one of those tracks that you want to qualify or not qualify. You either want to be up front with the top four, or you want to be back in towards last and just get around the wrecks.
Well, good job tonight, coming in second, and we'll see what you got next week for him.
All right, thank you.
All right, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, and we got Tyler Giffen coming home in our first place position.
Great. Oh,
What's up, Mr. Winner?
What's up?
It's Chris, Jeff. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. That was pretty crazy race, but Chase, Jalen, they all raced really well. And besides that, I mean, I thought the racing was pretty great. I mean, the top three, I think me and Chase were pretty even on lap times and race pace. I was anticipating that him be faster than me though, but glad it worked out the way it did.
Yes, your race, y'all average lap time during that race was less than a tenth of each other. You were a little bit faster. We were just talking to Chase, and he said that he might have had something for you with lap traffic. But how was lap traffic for you, Tyler?
I mean, obviously it's pretty hectic because you don't know where they're gonna go. I mean, obviously as the leader, you're gonna run your line, and you just hope that they stick to the top respectfully. But you know, some of them won't, and I think some of the cautions that happened when we were catching the lap cars saved me from having to pass them. We never really had a long green flag run to really affect us with lap traffic, though, which is probably good.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, so I have to, if you think, or if that caution didn't come out there within 10 to go, do you think Chase had enough to catch you? Were you kind of afraid of that, or were you pretty confident that you had the speed to stay in front of him?
I mean, I think it just depends on who made the mistakes. I mean, I made a mistake in the three, which allowed him to close a little bit. I mean, I was worried. I think it was like 7 to go is where I got really worried. Then once again, the caution came out and saved me. But yeah, I mean, if we went green, then I think he would have definitely got to me. But it's all about passing. I think mostly everyone was on the bottom. I didn't think if you got to me, you would either have to move me or just find a way to pass me on the top, which I found it hard to pass if you're not out front.
Yeah, looking through, it seemed like a lot of people were running, mid to high, but for some reason, I mean, no one was really running down low to hopefully kind of throw some dirt up into that middle groove. Which, yeah, like you said, I mean, we always saw the leader take the outside line to be on the high side to stay out of that middle slick area. But a lot of people were racing right there in the middle in that slick spot, which was causing a lot of incidents and spin outs off of exits of 4 and 2. So
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're the leader, the top is where you want to be. I mean, I think you spin the tires way too much on the bottom to get good acceleration. I mean, if you're the leader and you're on the top, you're going to get great momentum and you can obviously clear them quick on the bottom. I think that's where most of my luck came from, is being on that top and having the choice.
Yeah, we noticed that all night. The top line had good restarts, and the bottom just couldn't get it going.
But I mean, I feel like even if you are the leader, depending on where you went out of 4 is where you can time it perfect and get a good restart. But I haven't seen anyone get a really good restart on the bottom to make me decide to go down there, and top was obviously better for me
right.
and others.
Well, any sponsors on the truck? Any people watching? Any family friends watching? Anybody you just want to give a shout out to? Say thank you to?
Yeah, my dad's watching again, so thank you to him. I see he was typing in the chat.
Yeah, Alex.
Alex Giffen, yes sir.
Alrighty, man. He just gave a "hoo yeah" in the chat.
That's awesome.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on the win. We'll look forward to seeing you at Martinsville, man.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, that about wraps it up. see on your screen, that's been on your screen for a little bit here, the final results here tonight. Tyler Giffen, Chase Ware, Jalen Hankamp all bringing it home 1, 2, and 3. Austin Hund, Kevin Grettenberg 4th and 5th. And Tyler Jenkins bringing it home 6th. Aaron Moore, Craig Bridge, Dalton Randolph, and Connor Elliott round out your top 10. But, yeah, I mean, any final thoughts on the race here tonight?
I think we had awesome racing tonight with everybody in general. Looks like if you were out in the lead and you had fresh air, you pretty much had the race, and it was a matter of track position and how you could handle the different state of the track throughout the race. And I think we saw a lot of good racing between everybody tonight, and it was fun. I enjoyed watching it and broadcasting it with you, Chris.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a fun one to watch. Definitely really overperformed what practice was foreshadowing. Everyone did a great job. I mean, yeah, it was all around great racing, a fun broadcast. Glad to have you up here in the booth with me here tonight. All this talking makes my throat tickle and makes me cough every time I do this, but I like it. I enjoy being able to sit back, relax, and just watch racing. Especially since, there's no NASCAR going on right now, and NASCAR only happens on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It gives me some time on throughout the week to enjoy my favorite sport. But, yep, next week we are through to Martinsville. That's going to be a fun one. Until then, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the like, and we'll see you here next week.